Yeah, what they said. Welcome into 5 on Your Sideline. I am Corey Miller, and if this weather doesn't get you in a football mood, I don't know what's going to. The chill is in the air, and the high school action in the St. Louis area is as hot as ever, so let's get to those highlights. When your head coach is Jeremy Macklin, you may get some Mizzou legends on the sidelines. Denario Alexander and Sean Witherspoon taking in Lindbergh at Kirkwood tonight. Lindbergh will wear you out on the ground. He gets lost in the bodies here for a second, but eventually Victor Wheaton plows through for a flyer touchdown. Kirkwood's turn now. Owen Neslage puts it up, and Larry Robinson does his best Macklin or Alexander impression for 6 points. Great catch there. Lindbergh driving right before the half, but Jaden Sloan ends the drive right there. Great interception, but it's going to be the Flyers who prevail on the road. They beat Kirkwood 28-24. Over to Illinois, where Triad was looking for their 4th win in a row, but they'd have to beat 5-1 Highland to do it. The students sure believe. The Bulldogs have a lethal combination in 5'7" seniors Blake Gelly and Dylan Beadle. Beadle gets some yards after the catch as Highland was on the move. They would cap the drive when Hunter Frey goes in for 6 points as Bulldog Nation lets everybody know they approve of that play. The Knights were stopped on 4th down on their opening drive, so Highland went back to work. There's that guy Beadle chewing up the yards, taking it into Triad territory. And if they can't stop it, just keep doing it. Gelly to Beadle for the score. Highland wins 36-7. No Ryan Wingo for SLU tonight against Chaminade, but the area's leading passer Marco Sansone has plenty of weapons to choose from. He finds Zach Allen in stride. That goes down into Red Devil territory for a 1st down. Later that drive, Sansone's just going to do it himself. He powers his way into the end zone for 6 points. SLU wins big, 43-6 over Chaminade. This is Washington's Ryan Justice. He's a 3-star offensive tackle headed to Mizzou. Tonight his Blue Jays hosted Fort Zumwalt South. Bulldogs get the first highlight. Carter Cox airs it out, finds Amir Purdy. Steps his way into the end zone for a touchdown. Later on, check out this awesome play for Washington. A catch of the year candidate for Jacob Binna. One-handed down the sideline. He's tackled just short of the goal line, but it's all right. Ryan Kassenbaum would finish it off with a touchdown of his own. Zumwalt South gets the win on the road, though. They beat Washington 42-32. Webster Groves and Parkway North. The Vikings are in the middle of an impressive year, and they can beat you on both sides of the ball. This play is defense and offense at the same time. Everett Cooey picks off the Statesman pass. He's gone to the end zone for a pick 6. North would do some more scoring. Messiah Smith makes a man miss, gets 6 points of his own. Vikings go on to win 43-7. This was a big one. Eureka and Lafayette, battle of 109. Everybody's fired up for this one and some great highlights. Eureka steps up, defense first. Aiden Cruz, nice interception, and this was even nicer. Casey Hobelman to Allen Brown III, great catch down at the 2-yard line. Wildcats would pound it in. Lafayette had some big plays of their own, though. Jack Bell to Robbie Preckle, tough catch. And that duo decided to make some more magic. Preckle just refuses to go down. 4 broken tackles on his way to the end zone with the Lancer faithful going bonkers. Great battle of 109 tonight that came all the way down to the end, but it's Lafayette prevailing with the 28-21 victory. Let's take a highlight break to spotlight a team deserving of some extra time. The Roxana Shells are not known for being a football powerhouse, but this year is different. The Shells came into tonight undefeated and outscoring their opponents 267-61. Is that good? And in Roxana, it's all about physicality and Irv. I'll just let the Shells explain it.
I mean, that's our biggest part. We're Irv and Roxana, intelligence, relentless violence.
Most of the teams we play hate playing us because of how violent we are.
We use the term violence. It's not, some people it's uncomfortable for, but if you've ever, I think, watched or played the game of football, you know it's a violent game. Violence doesn't mean illegal. Violence doesn't mean cheap. Violence doesn't mean dirty, but it is intelligent, relentless violence for us, and the intelligence piece has to come first.
The population of Roxana, Illinois is roughly 1,500, and it looks like everyone and then some watched their boys host 5-1 Bree Central tonight. The Shells took advantage of a turnover. Andrew Ellis will get to the outside. He stopped just short of the goal line. Evan Wells will get the call. Nice spin to get into the end zone. Touchdown, Roxana. After a Cougar 3-and-out, the Shells put together another drive. Chris Wallach will get to the outside, into the shadow of the goal line. they'd settle for a field goal as they're now 7-0. The final, Roxana wins 52-28.
Tackle Hunger is sponsored by Neighbors Credit Union. Here you belong.
This week we headed to Washington, Missouri to tackle hunger. Lutheran St. Charles and Borgia had a big week in the food collection department and were more than ready to do battle on the gridiron. Lutheran St. Charles won a state title just 2 seasons ago, but they've gone through some changes lately, including at head coach. Coach Dale Gildehouse and Borgia are celebrating the 30th anniversary of their 1993 state title, but want to add to their football history this year. There was a lot at stake in this game.
I know Borgia got a couple of weapons just like we do. I know that they work hard as well. There's going to be a sound, disciplined team, and we just got to come out and execute.
We have something to prove. You're coming to our place this year. You're coming to our fans. You look up there on the hill, that's the Knights of Columbus. It's tailgating. The kids are in the end zone. It's our field. And we look forward to the challenge. We look forward to the opportunity, by golly, to get to 5-2, and that's our goal.
You heard him. Borgia had something to prove at home against Lutheran St. Charles, and they made it clear right away. Cohen Zeltman rolls out, finds Sam Tupker. Nice gain. They'd finish off the drive with a run from Hayden Wolf that finds the end zone. Borgia up 6-0. The Knights came to play on defense as well. This pass goes up, and Will Hoare comes down with it for the interception. Borgia would just keep it rolling on offense. Wolf gets another carry, gets it down to the 1-yard line. Nice run. They finish it off with another score. And Borgia wins big tonight over Lutheran St. Charles, 44-13. All right, let's go to the tackle hunger scoreboard. Lutheran St. Charles had a huge week with over 6,000 pounds of food collected. Borgia had a nice week as well with over 3,000 pounds. So far this season, Tackle Hunger has collected close to 60,000 pounds of food that will help feed more than 15,000 people. Thank you to everybody who donated.